Well, hello everybody. It's time for a new edition of Fish Files. I know it's been a long time, and have I got some exciting news for you coming up on the next episode of Fish Files.
Fish, fish, fish file.
Well, welcome back everybody. It's been a while, but I've got some exciting news for you. You may see something a little different here. We're bigger and better than ever. I have made the upgrade from my 20-gallon tank that you may remember to this beautiful 55-gallon tank. And I want to give a shout out to my son-in-law Aaron and his brother Daniel for helping me do this. They are the experts. I would also like to give a big thanks to my lovely wife Karen, who put up with this glass thing on the living room floor for 14 months. Thank you. Anyway, isn't this beautiful? This is a 55-gallon tank. It is 4 feet long and it's only 12 inches wide, so it actually takes up less space where it's at. Thank you to my son-in-law for the beautiful stand that made it all happen. And things are going well. It's been 4 weeks. We put this together on Christmas Day when everybody was together. And I'll get into some of the details about what fish are in here and some of the other plants. It's a mostly live plants. There's a few plastic plants in there as well. But I'll get into some details about what's inside the tank, what's underneath the tank. I was so blessed. I got the tank for free. It was left by the owners of the house from whom my daughter and son-in-law bought their house. They left this tank. They left a Penplax Cascade 1000 canister filter that's underneath here. I'll do another video on that coming up soon. And my very generous son-in-law, when he moved up to his 125, that freed up the stand. And that's really what I had been waiting for, was a stand. And so he very generously gave me his stand, which is beautiful, and it's working quite well. It's a Tetra tank. Most of the fish came from the 20-gallon tank that you've seen in some of my earlier videos. So what we have here, we've got 10 Buenos Aires tetras, and we've got 5 red-eye tetras. And the thing about those two varieties of tetra is they're roughly the same size, same temperament, same activity level, so they get along really well. They shoal together, which is really cool. They kind of break off sometimes. I've got 2 mystery snails. I've got 3 autosynclus catfish, 3 Corydoras julii catfish, and I also have my very old Grandpa Cory, which I believe is a bronze Cory. Man, he's big and fat. And I'll do a video on my Corys. And my latest addition just this past week is a Hillstream loach. And he's very cool. And as a result, between the loaches and the autosynclus catfish, there is no algae. The intake tubes and some of the other things in the tank had been covered in algae, but now they are clean as a whistle. Those guys are doing their job. The plants that I have Java fern, I have moneywort, I have more Java fern and Amazon swords in here, and we'll go into some of the plants. And also, you can see some moss growing here, and that came out of my son-in-law's parents' tank down at Bradley Beach, so shout out to them as well. So anyway, the tank is beautiful. It's been 4 weeks. It cycled within 2 weeks. All the levels went down to what they had been in the old tank. And I think one of the reasons for that is the substrate. A lot of the substrate is the gravel from the old tank. And I did that intentionally because that carried tons of beneficial bacteria with it. Underneath the gravel, what I did was I took aquatic soil, which is a granular, nutrient-rich soil, put it in mesh bags and lay it down. And so that's why these plants, one reason why these plants are doing well is because they've got something for the roots to dig down into. So they're growing. Things are doing very well with the plants, and we'll get into that on another video. Been playing around with gluing plants to things, and so you're going to see some of that in an upcoming video. But anyway, welcome back to Fish Files. I'm so glad you're with me. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And stay tuned. Hit that notification bell. We've got videos coming up on the canister filter, on the plants, on the fish, and some of this hardscape. There's a story behind the rocks and the wood. Everything has a meaning. Everything is significant to me personally, so I can't wait to tell you that story. So thanks for being with us through Fish Files. Hope to see you soon. God bless.